Alright, good morning guys. Today we're going to be going through a full day of eating. I guess just an average training day, fairly high carb day. I eat this most days of the week or something similar to it, but since it's the weekend I like to have a little bit more freedom, so you guys are going to see a little bit more creativeness in some of the recipes, but generally I like to eat the same thing because I'm a psycho. So we're going to get into meal one here in just a second. So really my morning routine, I woke up, took a shower, did some posing, which maybe I'll roll a little bit of footage into. Still working on it, very new to it. So then I took my vitamins, and now I'm getting started making meal one. So we got the old pan over there. So I'm gonna get going on this, and now the other thing I do every morning is I go ahead and get some water in. So water is really important. I also like to drink a bunch of it on an empty stomach because I feel that it, like, maybe this is bro science, but it gets into my system a lot quicker. I don't know, solves kind of all the dehydration issues much quicker, and I just feel better quicker. So without further ado, cue the Sugar Ray reference, but every day, man. Every morning. Hits the spot, man. Hits the spot. All right, guys, so here it is, meal one. We've got 2 eggs, about 2 ounces of ground turkey, some vegetables made up of onions, no peppers today, just onions, mushrooms, and zucchini with a little bit of spinach thrown in. Over here we've got about 80 grams of oats, we've got some blueberries, half a banana, some cinnamon, salt, you know, the works. And then obviously here we got my coffee. I'm finishing up my first blender of water here. This is generally what I eat every morning when I go to work during the work week. Obviously, I sub the oats for some Dave's Killer Bread. It's really easy to just throw it in all the same container and toast the bread, microwave the eggs, and boom, good to go, baby. This meal is also super versatile. So if I'm dieting, I can remove eggs for egg whites. I can add more vegetables. I can lower the amount of oats, change the type of fruit. Pretty much do whatever I want to swap in and out macros as I see fit. I can also easily add a ton of calories to this. So I could put cheese on the eggs, make this instead of like a frittata, more like a omelet. Fold her over with some cheese in there. I can throw peanut butter in the oats instead of just cinnamon and water. Again, you know, just a ton of options. So this is meal one. I'll catch up with you guys for meal two, which is gonna be my pre-workout meal. I'm gonna go do some shopping, some meal prep, and all right guys, so meal one is down. Decided to call a little bit of an audible, going for a walk, getting some morning steps in, just because it was so damn nice out. So I'm gonna get some steps in, chill out, then I'm gonna go shopping, get all the food for the week, make my lunches. I think I'm just gonna make burrito bowls again because it's super easy. Just basically cook up some chicken, slow cooker, shred it up, onions, peppers, black beans, maybe a little quinoa. Throw it all in there with some seasonings, and bada bing, bada boom, I got my lunches for the week. Leftover chicken I just use as my like pre-workout protein, and I'm done. In a couple hours I'm done for the week. So I'm gonna do that, get in meal two, and then I'm gonna hit the gym for a nice pull day, focusing on back thickness. So definitely somewhere where I gotta improve. Number one's probably posing. Number two, back thickness. And yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. I'm trying to think of ways to make meal two less boring, because normally on the weekends it's literally cream of rice and protein powder. So we'll find something. So when I'm out walking around getting steps in, one of the things I like to do is catch up on my podcasts. Hence my headphones here. If you guys are looking for a good podcast, I'll give the Bodybuilding Dietitians a shout out. They do a really good podcast, Jack and Tiara. Jack is a natural competitive bodybuilder. Tiara is I'm gonna screw this up because it's women's divisions, but she does, I think in Australia they do like fitness model and figure, I think is what she competes in. There's so many female divisions, but the point is they're both very health and fitness oriented, both registered dietitians as well. So the information you can get from the podcast is super helpful. And I'm actually going to go ahead and blatantly copy their cream of wheat recipe for my post-workout meal, because it's just delicious. I had to wait months to make it because thanks to the Roni, there was no wholemeal flour available in stores for like 6 months around here, which is just insane. But check out that podcast. They put out like 2 episodes a week, and they're actually in the process of competing right now. They just finished their first competitions together. Tiara had, I think, 2 prior, and then they both competed at ICN Queensland, was it? This past weekend. So go check them out. Really good podcast. Another good one is Fuad's Real Bodybuilding Podcast. That one's a really solid one. It's hilarious, not for kids, but hilarious nonetheless. So check them out, and something good to listen to when you're doing cardio. Alright guys, meal 2, pre-workout meal. So I've got here something that was inspired by John Meadows, actually. He calls it the concoction bowl. So basically it's just cream of rice, and I got a little bit of cocoa powder in there and some peanut butter. That's it. So you might notice there's no protein in there. The only reason being, I just finished my meal prep for the week, did all my lunches, and I went ahead and snacked on a little bit of chicken once I was done. So I just ate like about 2.5 to 3 ounces of chicken. I've been experimenting with less protein pre-workout and more carbs, or the same amount of carbs. And I've actually noticed I get a better workout out of it. I think it's just because it digests quicker and easier. You don't really need a ton of protein pre-workout. I mean, carbs are protein sparing. As long as you have amino acids flowing around in there around your workout, you're gonna be just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this down, and then it's about 11:20 now. So we're about 3 hours, 20 minutes after meal 1, which was 8 a.m. Gonna let it digest for about 45 minutes, head out to the gym, and I'm probably gonna do one little Rice Krispies treat right before I go into the gym. So that's another like 90 calories, I think it's 17 grams of carbs in one of those. I'll catch up with you guys at meal 3, which will be post-workout. That's gonna be my cream of wheat. So I will catch up with y'all right after this nice pull day. Alright guys, I'm back from the gym, so we're running on to the next meal here. It's the post-workout cream of wheat as promised. So we got it right here, 80 grams of the whole wheat flour, and then I've got some cocoa powder in it, and half a banana blended into it as well. Cooked in the microwave. I actually threw a few chocolate chips in the center, you know, have a little molten center, have a little fun with it. 180 grams of Greek yogurt on the top of it for my protein. And gonna go ahead and enjoy this, lay around, relax for a bit, watch the Sabres game this afternoon, and we'll get ready for dinner later. Haven't decided what I'm gonna have yet, but pull workout today went real well. Had a good pump, got pretty hungry in the middle of it, but hey, you know, it happens sometimes. It is what it is. Post-workout, did a little walk. It's a decently nice day outside. I just walked on a nearby trail, got my steps in. We're up to, actually we're up to 13,600, and it is 3:15 in the afternoon, so a little ahead of schedule on steps. Might have to tone it down a little bit, but I just like walking, like moving, man. So today's probably gonna be a nice 15K step day. Getting some blood moving through these sore ass legs right here. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and enjoy this food, and I'll catch up with you guys at dinner time. Peace. Woo! Alright, we are showered, we're good to go. Boom, nice and clean. Got my next meal here. This is dinner. So what I did here is I got a little quinoa, I got some ground beef. Ooh, it's hot. Some peppers, onions, and I threw a little broccoli in there too. Broccoli was not really part of the plan, but I like broccoli. Sue me, wanted some extra veg. So probably gonna go ahead and throw some buffalo sauce on this. The zero calorie Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce, man. Ooh, 10 out of 10. Absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna see how much more food I really need today. I'm kind of just going by what I normally eat, like number of meals wise, and then I just know my portions of protein, carbs, fats in each meal. So normally I would have 2 more meals, like a dinner and like my ice cream or whatever. But honestly, if this fills me up and I'm not hungry or whatever, I'll just go right to the ice cream before bed, and I'll probably just have like a bigger portion of it, or add some carbs to it. Go ahead and enjoy this, and I'll catch up with you guys and let you know what we're doing. All right, guys. So I think this is gonna be the final meal. I made some steak stir fry. It's about 9 o'clock now. I ended up eating roughly about every 3.5 hours. So I made steak stir fry with some vegetables, and that is on some cauliflower rice. Oh yeah, look at that, beautiful. But I think that's about gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, relax, and head to bed, get ready for tomorrow's workout and the rest of my weekend. So with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a pretty bland video, just kind of showing a basic day of eating. So I'm gonna do a kind of a series on my diet, why I eat certain meals, why I eat certain things, why I avoid certain things, all that sort of stuff. So stay tuned, stick around for that. I'm hoping to do a couple more vlogs in the future as well. My video editing skills are dog crap, so you're gonna have to bear with me at least for the start until I learn what I'm doing. So thanks a lot, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your week and great week, and keep killing it out there.